Let me just make sure I'm live, everybody, and then we'll go ahead and get started. All right, I think I'm live. Trying a little something different. Sorry it took me so long. Golly, man, I just trying to get ready and do different things and at last minute, of course, but sorry, really sorry. Man, a lot of you guys, Angel B is first. Look at that. How do you guys know that you're first? Like, because nobody else is in the chat. Let me see what's going on in the chat real quick. Shovel it down, Adam. Shovel it down. Yeah, sorry guys for keeping you waiting. Yeah, I'm really sorry. Tacos. Nice. Shout out to Jeff Johnson and the New York Warriors. Thank you so much for joining us, bro. Justin, EXILESTATE Comics. Adam, Comically Flawed in the house. J Rod Hammy is in the house. Gomez. Let me ask y'all a question, man. Who's watching football right now? Is anybody watching football or at least got the game on while you're trying to win some comics? I'm just curious. If I sell enough comics tonight, Edwin, I can buy a watch. Was that a shot, bro? Was that a shot? Did you just take a shot at me? Nah, man, it's all good. My bad, man. Man. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get this started. Hopefully, we'll wrap this up in a couple of hours or less. It all depends. I don't have a raffle to do today. Everybody did pay up. Thank God. Thank you guys for paying up for the books that you bid it on. I really appreciate that. Jeff Johnson says he's waiting for the Giants game. All right. And somebody else is waiting for the 49ers. Packers, Seahawks, man, it's all kind of people. Bears. Okay. Guys, I'm going to just bear with me. I'm going to wait for a few minutes just to try to give people an opportunity to get on. The more people, the better. I know that I did not heavily promote this auction because of, not getting any new comic books, not shooting any videos. And, I just still haven't gotten my new comic books from this week. That's how bad that is. That's how bad that is. Hold on a second. All right, I think we're good. All right. So I'll give people just a few more minutes to jump on, and then we'll get started. Got quite a few books today. Got some big books and some slabs. Not this one, but some slabs. You're in real life in the house. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Jason Smith is in the house. Cat Ren Figures. Actually, let me go ahead and say a couple things real quick. So while we're waiting for people, let me share my. Hold on a second. While we're waiting for people, let me go ahead and. Y'all know how we do, man. Okay, first of all, I'm still doing pressing and cleaning services for anybody who's interested. I want to thank people. I've actually had a couple people today reach out to me for this fantastic deal on this wonderful service. I really appreciate it. Take advantage of this, people. It's not going to be going on forever. I'm thinking till the end of the year. So if you want to lollygag and procrastinate, you got time, but take advantage of this. This is a great deal. I think I talked to somebody today who's probably going to send me anywhere from 15 to 20 books, which is a fantastic deal. He's probably looking at like $7 per book for me to clean and press for him. Let me see here. What else is going on? Affordable auction number 7, 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, everybody. Affordable auction number 7, same time, if I'm not late, 6 o'clock Eastern. I want to thank everybody again for joining me right now. We're an hour earlier, and we're at the beginning of football season, so this is going to be interesting. This might be an opportunity for people to get some killer deals on some books, man. Some killer deals on some books. Also, check me out on Instagram. I know I posted this. A lot of the books that I was auctioning off today, I posted pretty late, much later than I expected. I'm thinking about maybe I just need to start doing it a day or two before. But this is the best way for you to see what I'm going to be auctioning off. I think I did like 33 posts about a couple of hours before we went live. So check me out on Instagram, por favor. Comic Conversation over at JLS Comics every Thursday at 8:30 Eastern with myself, Jesse from JLS Comics, Justin from EXILESTATE Comics, and Chris from Buckshot 33. We're over there doing Comic Conversation where we cover a lot of various topics in pop culture life. So tune in if you are able. We really appreciate it. Also, trying to help Justin and everybody else get a little plug over at comicbook.com. Good website. They're over there writing articles and just talking about anything from comic books to cartoons to movies to I know Justin does the new list of new comics that come out every Wednesday. Check those guys out. Also, they are looking for writers. If anybody's interested in doing any writing for their website, hit up Justin over at EXILESTATE Comics, and he can help you out. All right, let me see. Go ahead and close this out. Y'all know how we do. We got to get the plugs. Got to get the plugs. Whoops. Let me stop sharing. Man, I feel like a wildebeest with this beard. I got to shave, man. I got to shave. All right, so I don't even know what book to do first, man. I'm for real. I don't even know what book to do first. Oh, my gosh. All right. I got a bunch of everything, guys. Like, for real. Like, I don't even know what to do, man. Oh, I didn't need that. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this one next. All right. But let me just check the chat one more time before we get this party started. Ready to win some books. All right. I don't have an Adventures of Superman 463, Mr. Grexty. I apologize. What is that? Because I might be able to get that. That's like a 90s, early 90s book, right? Okay, so Avid Collector asks how this works. Good question. Good question. All right, how this works is you bid in the chat. Now, I only see what I'm able to see first. Somebody might bid like $5 first, and if YouTube shows that one person bid it first before the other. I just have to go by what I see right here, guys. I mean, if you want, I could just be like, hey, you see, excuse me, you see Gomez went first or whatnot. That's really how that works. You bid in the chat. That way everybody sees the bids, and then you can up your bid or, you know, pull out, decline, whatever you want to do. So that's how that works. Also, if you've never won anything on my auction, please send me an email. You can send it at the email at the bottom there. That is also the email address in which is connected to my PayPal. I do ask, and I cannot emphasize more, guys, please pay for with friends and family. If you don't trust me or you have questions about my honesty or whatever the case may be, you can add 3% to your total, and I can submit. You can pay through PayPal using goods and services. That's how that works. I mean, to be honest, I ask that people use friends and family so that I don't have to pay any fees. But if you insist on paying through goods and services, it's going to be up to you to add 3% to your total. Okay. Also, looking at the bottom there, shipping for 1 to 3 books is like $4. So it's pretty cheap. I'm offering the cheapest shipping possible. Books for 4 or more books is going to be about $6. Now I'm shipping through media mail. Okay. I have to do this because you always have to factor in shipping whenever you're buying a book. I mean, everybody does it, whether you're buying on eBay, Heritage Auction, Instagram, whatever the case may be. For 4 books or more, it's going to be $6. Okay. And I think that is still going to apply to the slabs that I got today, because I can still ship a slab media mail. Okay. I don't think I have any really expensive slabs. I think most mail covers at least $50 of insurance. But I've never really had any problem shipping slabs via media mail. Now, obviously, if somebody spends like $2, $3, $4 grand on a slab, then I'm going to ship it out priority and then insure it. It's, you know, just in case. One of the things I do want to mention that I should have mentioned last auction was, if you are in Canada, it is more expensive for me to ship it to you in Canada. Now, I ate up the costs the last auction because I did not communicate this. Somebody did ask me if I shipped to Canada. I said yes. That's still going to apply today. But when it comes to Canada, guys, I'm only going to cover $6 worth of shipping. I'm not going to, you know, I don't want to spend $10 or $15 to ship something to you, and, you know, you've only spent 10, 20, or even $30. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'll pay up to $6, maybe a little bit more, but I think right now I'm comfortable with paying $6 for shipping to Canada. It's going to be your responsibility to cover the rest. And to be honest with you, I'll ship to anybody all over the world. I don't care, but you're just going to have to cover the rest of the shipping costs. Okay. So did I miss anything? Well, right here, these are the books that's going to be next. I'm trying to be conscious of people's time. I don't want somebody just to have their eyes glued to the current book that's being auctioned off. I want them to be able to see what is going to come up next, because if they're not interested in it, they can go continue to watch their game, use the bathroom, eat, whatever they got to do. So that's how that works. And then the book that will be up for auction will be over here on this side, and you'll be able to see it here in just a minute. Also, the banner below, what I'm going to do, and I've had a hard time keeping up with this in the past, but what I try to do is in the banner right there, I will put the book that is currently up for auction, and I will put the condition of that book. I know everybody knows that grading is subjective, but I think I'm a pretty reasonable grader. I've been off a couple of times, but for the most part, I think I'm pretty accurate grader. So you'll see the condition of the book in there as well. Sometimes we get lots and there's just too much to type up in that banner right there. So, you know, just pay attention to that and just communicate with me in the chat, and I will, you know, I'm all, you know, feel free to ask any kind of questions, and I'm all for helping you guys to communicate that information back and forth as soon as possible. All right, that's enough. Let's go ahead and get into some books. Anybody got any more questions before I get started? You guys are just talking, man. Hold on. Actually, hold on a second. There is one book that we're going to be auctioning off. And I think that the shipping of that book is going to be a little bit more because I'm going to be auctioning it off for somebody else. It is not a book of mine. Let me see. NES, it's all good, bro. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Let me see here. Yeah, avid collector. Yeah, I'll ship priority, man. You know, as long as you pay for it, you know, I'll ship it however you want. You want me to one day it, next day I can do that too. Whatever you want, man. But oh, I hear you, Adam. I hear you. Yeah, I see you, man. It is like I think it's more like 13 for priority. I think it's more like $13 for priority. You're so lucky my post office won't accept comics as media mail. I've been blessed, man. I've been blessed. I package my stuff up pretty tight, and they are supposed to ship books and documents. Like if you got a textbook or a Bible, why would you spend $15 to get that shipped? All right. Let me see. Let me just catch up with the chat, and then we'll get started. You know, that's a good question. People are asking about Jesse. He's in Florida down there, close to Miami, I think. I hope Jesse's all right. Actually, I talked to my mom. She's in like the center of Florida, and she said it hasn't been bad at all yet. Rag's in the house. What's up, Rag? Cheeseburgers. Nah, man, not no cheeseburgers today. Chris Shaver's in the house. What's up, Chris? You're looking for an Action Comics #1? Me too. Let me know when you find one. I ain't got no giant size. I ain't got none of that, man. Nah, I ain't got none of that. Giant size X-Men, X-Men 94, ASN 129. I don't. This is an affordable auction, all right. I'm not like what's his name, Brian O'Connor. He's got the big books. I can't hang with that dude just yet. Yeah. Those are the big books. So reprint. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Up for bids. The first book. I will go ahead and press it before I send it out. But as is, I'm just going to call it a VF plus. Starting bid. Hold on. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and get my banner ready. Show you guys the first book up. Book probably doesn't need any kind of introduction, but there it is. Wolverine #88. First book, starting bid will be $1. I gotta be able to get that closer. But anyway, starting bid will be $1. Sorry about the glare, you guys. It is kind of glary. But anyways, okay, so J Rod is at 1, Comically Flawed is at 2. Fading Out is at 3. Well, I was hearing a military song. Yeah, sorry about the glare, you guys. Fading Out is a high bidder at $3 for this first Deadpool and Wolverine encounter with each other. Going once to Fading Out for $3. Going once to Fading Out for $3. Let me see here. No, I thought it was a newsstand, but it's actually a direct edition. Like I said, guys, I will press this before I send it out. And I'm trying to think after a press, it should get at least to a near mint minus. Yeah, it'll definitely be a near mint minus after a press. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to bid on it at near mint minus, but you know, whatever. Jason Smith at 4, Biggie's at 5. Biggie's the high bidder, $5 going once. Jason Smith at 6, going once. Jason Smith. Nah, Biggie's. It's so Biggie's made a mistake. I'm gonna say the high. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't have Wolverine number 7. This is Wolverine number 8. Right now, you're bidding on 88, and Wolverine number 8 will be next. So I'm just going to say that the high bidder is $4 for Jason Smith. $4 for Jason Smith. Going once. No. That's why I got Biggie's. That's why I got right here where it says this is the book that's up next. All right. Yeah. Going twice. I'm going to say going twice for $4 to Jason Smith. I'll accept that mistake from Biggie's and the New York Warriors. Going twice. Going twice. High bid is $8. I mean, I'm sorry, $4. 4 buckaroos. Oh, I should try to do a giveaway or something, man. Right? Oh, what's going on? I just popped in 16. Okay, Mr. Unknown at 6, going once. I got you, Mr. Unknown. You're the high bidder at $6. Hey, did Lynn Wein really pass away today? I didn't even know that. Are you guys serious? Oh man, like I so wanted to get his autograph. Are you kidding me? Hold on, man. I gotta Google this. Going twice to Mr. Unknown. Sorry about that. Going twice, and I'm gonna call this. You guys gotta be joking. No way, man. I'm really sorry to hear that. he didn't. I don't think he was that old, was he? Oh, he was 69. I don't know, man. Every time I seen him at a con, he was just always real upbeat. Like he didn't look tired or slow or anything like that. Dang. Yo, we lost Herb Trimpe, last year? And now Lynn Wein. That sucks, man. I honestly I did not even know. I've been busy doing this stuff. All right. If nobody else is interested, I'm gonna call this Eddie's in the house. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Capullo posted it. Eddie the comic guy is the high bidder at 10 going once. Going once. Okay. No, $10 on the Wolverine 88 is what Eddie the comic guy said. Man, New York Warriors are all up in this piece. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Actually, Big E's, since I got Big E's, Jeff John, since we got about 40-something people watching, why don't you guys plug something in the chat, and then I'll go ahead and, like, when's y'all's next show? This on Tuesdays, right? Monday or Tuesdays? Somebody tell me something. Going twice to Eddie the comic guy. Going twice to Eddie the comic guy. Jeff Johnson, what's up, man? When's the next show? When's the next live chat for the New York Warriors? Jeff Johnson says their next show is tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, I assume, right? New York Warriors, their next show will be tomorrow over at Big E's Comics, I believe. 10 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I think it is every other Monday. Yeah, every other Monday. Okay, there you go. All right, I'm going to say sold to Eddie the comic guy for 10 bones. All right, next book, I'm going to start this. Guys, this right now, it's about a near mint minus. Near mint minus. I'm going to say starting bid will be $5. Starting bid will be $5. Starting bid will be $5. $5 for comically flawed, going once. 10 for Big E's, going once. Eddie, you're stuck with this, bro. Look at the top, man. This is the book that's next. Actually, I ain't have nothing up there right now. Let me know when y'all ready for some slabs, man. Actually, we're going to do this one next. We're going to do this book next. Flawed at 5, Biggie's at 10, Flawed at 12. How do you say your name? Drancers, Comics and Things at 12. Comics and Things, Comically Flawed was first at 12. So you're going to have to go to 13, bro. What's up, Marky? Mark, man, all the New York Warriors. Appreciate it, guys. Actually, if you guys don't mind, give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Marky, I don't have no DC, bro. I know you a big DC. Actually, no, I think I do got some DC. I don't think it'd be anything that he would want, but I think I do got some DC. Oh yeah, I actually got a big DC book. I got a big DC book. Just give the Namor away. Going twice to Comically Flawed for $12. Going twice to Comically Flawed for $12 for the Wolverine #8. Yeah, this book is clean, man. And I mean, I could press it, but I don't. It's got a dog ear, but it barely breaks color. It's got a dog ear, but it breaks just a little bit of color. But like I said, I'll go ahead and press it. I'll go ahead and press it before I send it out. Give the Namor to Marky. Oh yeah, Marky's a huge Aquaman fan, huh? All right, I'm gonna wait a few more seconds. I know we got lag, and I'm gonna go ahead and call it sold. Yeah. Look, I'll show you real quick. Draxer's Comics and Things. I don't know how to say it. Look at, man. This is what it shows first. You see? You were second and Flawed was first. So that's what shows up on my phone. So if you're going to go 13, go 13. Otherwise, I'm going to call this to Comically Flawed for $12. Yeah, I got to go just by what I see on my screen, guys. Okay, so Comics and Things. Man, how do you say your name? Draxer's Comics and Things is at 13 going once. Going once to Comics and Things for 13. Just call you Richard. All right, Richard, good. Appreciate that, man. Richard is a high bidder for 13, going twice. Going twice to Richard for $13. He's bidding on the Wolverine #8. It's about a near mid minus condition. I'll wait a few seconds and I'll call this. All right. I'm going to say sold to Richard for 13. Richard, do me a favor, man. I know you haven't won anything on my auctions before. Please send me an email so I got some kind of contact. Way to contact you, please. Just shoot me an email. Please, sir. Oh, what's up, Carl on base? This is only the second book right now. It's only the second book. This is the third book right here. All right, starting bid for the Namor first appearance of Stingray will be $1. $1. Do I have a place to show, Alan? Yeah. My Instagram at Strictly Comics, all one word. You can go there. I posted every single book like a few hours ago. Go to my Instagram at Strictly Comics, all one word, and you can see all the books that I'm going to be auctioning off. I have no particular order in which I'm going to auction them off, but I'm going to try to get through all of those books here before the end of the night. Big E's at 5. Appreciate that, Big E's. Going once to Big E's. You got my Rag trying to throw my number out there. I don't care, man. If y'all need to text me, that's fine. But you got a bid in the chat. Call on base at 6. Oh, let me get you guys a condition. Sorry. I honestly didn't think I was going to sell this book, but like I'm not a Namor fan. This book ain't bad, man. I mean, it's got some soiling on the back. I mean, this book is from what? 1969. I'll grade it conservatively. There's a little bit of staple rust. It's not like heavy, and the spine is firm. The spine is tight. There's no spine roll either. Well, there's a there's a slight spine roll. I'll press it before I ship it, and I'll clean it. But I would conservatively grade this, and the pages are white. Yeah, the pages are nice. It's definitely got white pages. I'll say a fine plus. I'll say a fine plus. I think it'll end up being nicer than that, but I'll just say a fine plus. There you go. Submariner number 19 at about a fine plus. Start off at $1. Man, you guys are going fast. Let me catch up with y'all. I saw Biggie's at 5, Carl on base at 6, Mr. Unknown at 10. Got it up. I got the condition up. Carl on base at 11. Yeah, Jeff Johnson. It is the first appearance of Stingray. I never noticed that before, man. It looks like he's throwing piss on Namor. Going once to Carl on base for 11. That's funny. They are in a sewer. You know what's funny is I think I saw a what is it, Robot Chicken on Adult Swim, where they were messing with Aquaman that he needed to take one for the team and go in the sewer. And it's funny because Submariner is actually in the sewer on this cover with piss being thrown on him. by Stingray. Mr. Unknown at 16 going once. Mr. Unknown at 16 going once. That's hilarious. Going twice to Mr. Unknown. I'm not seeing any movement on this book. Going twice to Mr. Unknown. He's a high bidder for $16. $16. I'll wait a few seconds, then I'll call this. All right, I'm going to say sold to Mr. Unknown. For $16. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. All right, this next book, it is a variant cover of Avengers versus X-Men. This book is near mint, signed by John Romita Jr. in 2015. I actually think I have pictures of this. And Mark Bagley. I'll start this off, guys, at $2. I'll start this off at $2. I mean, it's at least near mint. All right, I know that it kind of goes past the banner, but it's signed by Bagley and John Romita Jr. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to. Okay, so what do we got here? J Rod at 2, Richard at 4, fading out at 5. Jason Smith at 6. Jason Smith is a high bidder at 6. Darnell Jones, you missed Wolverine number 88 and number 8, and Prince Namor Submariner number 19, first Stingray, and that's it so far. No drawing today. I haven't figured out what I was going to do. I got so far behind JJ on getting things ready, and my sincere apologies, but I'll figure something out. Praying on the slabs. Man, you guys are crazy. Richard, I got your email, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. All right, going once to Jason Smith for $6. Going once. Yeah, we're gonna do some slabs here. Actually, we'll do a slab next. We'll do a. Let me see. I got 3 slabs tonight. What am I gonna do next? We'll do this one first, and then I'll put up another one. We'll do this slab first. We'll do this slab first, coming up next. All right, going twice to Jason Smith for $6. Darnell Jones. All right. I think I'm going to call this Jason Smith for $6. He's the high bidder. The only DC I got is a Golden Age Batman. Golden Age Batman. It's Batman number 94 from 1955. I'm gonna part ways with that tonight. All right, sold to Jason Smith. Appreciate that, Jason. Up next is this. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Let me see if I can get it to. All right. The next slab I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna have to share my screen because I don't have it physically with me. I'm selling it for somebody else, but I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen when I'm done with this one so that you guys can know. I think I'll go ahead and tell it. It's gonna be. Let me see. Let me see how. Let me see. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right. Starting big, guys, for this. It's a slab. Slabs, it costs anywhere from $30 to $40 to get a book slabbed, any book slab. That's the minimum that I'm going to start this book off at. Starting bid is going to be $30 for this book, okay? That's the minimum that I'm going to start this book at. Yeah. This book, this particular book, minimum starting bid will be $30. If there's anybody interested out there, let me know. Dang, I can't even see that. That's too bright. My goodness. Really? Jeez. My goodness. Like, that's really bright. I think I can read it like this, but I'll share my screen so you guys can see the book here in a little bit. We got 42 watchers. I want to thank everybody for watching. I really appreciate that. Up for bids right now is the Amazing Spider-Man number 258 CGC 9.6. Starting bid is $30 and CGC's chart is anywhere from like $30 to $40 a slap a book. I'm talking about shipping, guys. It costs you money to send it. It costs you money to get it back. Ain't nobody getting no book from CGC for $20 or $25. Talking about all around. It's at least like $30 to $40. Shipping, insurance, yeah, $40. Yeah. Nobody's interested. Yeah. This is when the banner says the banner just says Fantastic Four and Black Cat and Hobgoblin appearance. It's off-white to white pages. This is actually when they first find out that the symbiote is alive. Mr. Fantastic finds out that that the suit is actually alive. Nobody's interested. I had the starting bid for $30. Nobody's interested. Okay. I think GPA has this book going for, I think it sold for a high of 70 at one point. Yeah, I got the book raw too. I got a couple of them. I got a newsstand copy raw. All right. Yeah. I think you got that one right, Alan. Okay. Nobody's interested. So I'm gonna all right. I'm gonna try something. Yeah, Jason, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, that's fine, guys. It makes me hesitant to try this book. Let me hold off on this book for a second. Well, I'll tell you what, I got it up there as next. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to share my screen for this one. And we got 40 people watching, 41 people watching. I'm going to share it. We'll see how it is. Let me see. All right. If you guys can see this, we got 40 plus people watching. We're going to go ahead and start this off at least. We're going to start this off at because it's signed, guys. Because it's signed, I'm going to start off at $60. I'm going to say 9.0 first Taskmaster signed by Jim Shooter and George Perez. Let me know if anybody is interested. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Oh, that's a nice, yeah, that's a nice shot. Avengers 196. I think starting bid will have to be like around 60. I think starting bid will have to be around 60 for this. It is signed by George Perez and Jim Shooter. I'll let you guys look at the signatures. This is like the second 196 that I've had. Yeah. Jim Shooter right here. George Perez right here. This is the first appearance of Taskmaster. Okay. Think I'd have to start this off at $60 if anybody's interested. If anybody's interested. First appearance of Taskmaster. Let me go ahead and phase out a little bit. We'll have it right here. If anybody's interested, let me know. Yeah, it's no, this isn't a red label. This is a yellow label. This is it's not verified. It's witnessed. It's witnessed. If anybody's interested, Mr. Unknown at 70. Mr. Unknown at 70. I appreciate that, Mr. Unknown. Yeah, it's yellow label. Sorry about the I mean, I can get in a little bit close. Actually, I can get in a little bit closer so that you guys can see. But it is a yellow label. Can you guys see that? Yeah, it's yellow. See over here on the side, it's a yellow label. It actually has a date. It was witnessed on August 7th of 2016. Wow, I thought this book was older than that. So Mr. Unknown at 70. He's the starting bid. I'm going to say going once for him. Darnell Jones at 71. Going once to Darnell Jones for 71. Yeah, it is a yellow label, guys. Sorry about the glare, but it is yellow labeled. Going once to Mr. Darnell Jones for $71. I'll be right back. I got to go use the restroom real quick. Just let you guys kind of think about that. Oh man, sorry about that, guys. I really apologize for leaving. I had to use the bathroom. I'm seeing Darnell Jones as the high bidder at 71. Let me see. You know, Jeff Johnson makes a good point because I sold George Perez sketch of Batman back a couple 2 or 3 months ago on eBay. A lady bought it right out for like 100 or 120 because you don't know when Perez is going to be signing anymore. Let me see here. It is yellow labeled. Let me catch up to you guys. I see Justin over at XL State Comics says it is yellow labeled. Verified or red labeled. You're absolutely right, Justin. What's up, Doom in the house? I'm gonna say going twice for $71 to Darnell Jones. I think it's a good buy, you guys. I think it's a heck of a buy because it is signed, yellow labeled CBCS, first appearance of Taskmaster. These books raw go for about 40 to 60 all day on eBay, Instagram, and you don't have to worry about it. It's yellow labeled, it's witness, it's signed by Jim Shooter and George Perez. I think Jim Shooter was he the editor? Let me see if I can blow it up. I don't want to rush this guy because I want to rush this book because this is a key book. Right. That should be blowed up big enough. Let me see here. It says it just says it was signed by Jim Shooter, but I don't know any details. I don't have pictures of the back. But anyways, I'll wait just a few more seconds. Then I'm going to call this because I'm not going to rush any slab, you guys. Shipping is going to be, I'm going to say, I've been told that the minimum will be $10 shipping. $10 shipping for this book. All right. If you guys can see it, signed by Perez and Jim Shooter. All right. I have a $71 high bid. Last I checked. Yeah, I wash my hands, Biggie. I always wash my hands. I'm going to show you why I wash my hands. Hold on a second. All right. I'm going to call it sold. To Darnell Jones. Give me just a second. I'm writing this down. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I had to write this down so I do not forget. It is yellow labeled. It is signed by Perez and Jim Shooter, and the winner is Darnell Jones for $71. Shipping is $10, guys. Shipping is $10. I think it's a really good buy. Man, you guys are going fast. Let me catch up to you guys. Yep, 9.2 crew is definitely in the house. Man, you guys are burning up the chat. $44 people watching. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. It is sold to Darnell Jones for $71. Shipping is $10. All right, let me unshare my screen. All right. All right, there we go. All right, so the winner of this book is Darnell Jones for $71. I really appreciate that. Sir, please send me an email as soon as possible. That is a heck of a deal, man. My gosh, $71. Those books sell all day raw for like 40 to 60, not signed, depending on condition. Man, that is a good deal. Shoot me an email, please, Darnell Jones. Shoot me an email for the Avengers 196. Avengers, you can't see that. There we go. Avengers 196 CBCS 9.0, signed by Perez and Jim Shooter. Send me an email, please. I'd really appreciate it. All right, so we're going to do this one next. We're going to start this one off at $1. This is a newsstand copy. This is a newsstand copy. This is the first appearance of the Sin Eater. This is a very nice copy. Starting bid for this is going to be $1. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, number 107. This is the first appearance of seven. This book is near mint. All right, starting bid for this will be $1. So first appearance of it's all new, all daring. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 107, newsstand fresh. This is a newsstand variant. First appearance of the Sin Eater. This book is currently going for at least $10 to $15 on eBay. It's a newsstand near bid. Starting bid will be $1. $1. Do I have everything? Yes. All right, starting bid will be $1. All right, J Rod at 3. EXILESTATE at 4. J Rod at, I'm trying to catch up, you guys. Sorry, I apologize. J Rod at 5. EXILESTATE at 6 for the first appearance of Sin Eater. This is a newsstand. This book is clean, man. I've had this book for a while. This book I got 3 copies, but I'm only going to sell 1 today. This is a nice. I've had this book for like 5 years, man. I'm surprised to see what this book has been going for as of late. First appearance of the Sin Eater. The reason why I got this book, you guys, was because I'm a huge Venom fan, and Venom, according to Todd McFarlane in Amazing Spider-Man number 300, Venom was, well, he wasn't Venom at the time. Eddie Brock was pursuing, or he was trying to get the best of Peter Parker. Well, he's trying to get the best. Yeah, he's trying to get the best of Peter Parker at the time, if I'm not mistaken, of Spider-Man. And this was the story that he faked and put it in the I almost said Daily Planet. Sorry to all of you DC lovers out there. He was trying to frame Spider-Man for, what was it? Trying to fake that story in the man, I almost said the Daily Planet. In the Daily Bugle. Oh, that's what it was. The Daily Bugle. He was trying to fake the story in the Daily Bugle of Spider-Man, but this was the beginning of the Sin Eater, if I'm not mistaken. And he faked that story. Yes, Sin Eater. Darnell, the emails at the bottom. The emails at the bottom, Strictly Comics at gmail.com. You can send, please use friends and family. Winning bid is, or shipping is $10. Winning bid is $71 to Darnell Jones. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and man, he rushing me, man. Man, you guys are going way fast. All right. Exile at 7. No, call on base is 7. Exile at 8. Call on base at 9. Call on base is the high bidder for $9. Going once. Call on. This is why I had to wash my hands, you guys. Look at. Hold on, man. Let me show you guys. Going once. So my wife and I was at Krispy Kreme, and I want to try one of these. They had these Reese's peanut butter cup donut that I just had to try, and I know I shouldn't be eating this, especially at 400 calories. But I'm about to smash this bad boy right here. This is why I had to wash my hands so I could smash this donut real quick. Never seen these before. All right, so the high bidder is high bidder is Carl on base at $9. Appreciate that, Carl. $9 to Carl on base. He is the high bidder. Going once. What's up, Vernon? I hope you can see it. Because what I have is strictlycomics@gmail.com. Friends and family. Shipping for $4 with the exception of the slabs. Slabs are $10. Shipping is $4, 1 to 3 books, $6 for 4 or more. And Carl on base is the high bidder at $9. EXILESTATE at 10. KKN Comics at 11. KKN Comics is the high bidder at $11. Thank you, my friend. KKN, please send me an email if you win this book ASAP. I don't think I've had you win a book before at any of my auctions. It's just for a point of contact. That's all that is. KKN is the high bidder at $11. Yeah, the Reese's donut is not for sale. That's the only one I got. Sorry, guys. But they are at Krispy Kreme donuts. Going twice, and we're going to wrap this up so we can move on. Going twice. That's a lot of donut. Wow. All right. The next book is going to be a Golden Age Batman. I can't believe I'm letting this book go. Golden Age Batman, 1955. We haven't gotten to it yet, but we're going to get to it here in just a minute. All right, I'm going to call this, guys. I'm not seeing any movement on this book. Nah, man, I'm not selling no Krispy Kremes. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. I love Reese's Pieces. That's why I had to get it. All right. I'm going to say sold to KKN Comics for $11. I appreciate that, friend. Sold to KKN Comics for $11. Really sorry about that. My sugar's a little low, so that's kind of why I'm eating on screen. My sugar's a little low. Sorry, Jeff Johnson. I got you, bro. I'm a diabetic. I had to. I didn't, man. I told my wife not to buy this for me, but she got it anyway because she knows how much I love Reese's peanut butter cups. But yeah, but I'm gonna say sold to KKN. I thought it was like I thought it was like KKK comics. I was like, man, what is this, man? Who's up in here buying comics? Like, we got the Ku Klux Klan buying comic books on YouTube. But shoot me an email, please. KKN Comics. Please shoot me an email. I don't think I've ever sold any comics to you before, but please shoot me an email just so I have a point of contact. Comics. I think you won that for $11. I really appreciate that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get that out the way. Guys, I'm going to need about 60 seconds because I'm getting ready to put a book up for sale that I did not know I would be parting myself from so soon. But all right. No. All right. My bad, my bad. All right, guys. I really apologize. The chat is going so quick. I'm really trying to keep up with what everybody's saying. Let me set this up. I'm going to put up what's next here in just a second. I got to set this book up. Guys, this is a Golden Age Batman. Now, 1955. I have to be honest with you guys. The reason why I'm parting myself off with this one, and I'll set up the banner and everything here in just a minute, is I got my eye on a higher grade copy. Okay. I got my eye on a higher grade copy from somebody, but I'm going to part myself from this one. I do not have any Scotty Young books at either comic guy. I really apologize. But this is a Golden Age Batman. And my philosophy is that whenever you have a Golden Age book in sight, you grab it almost at any cost because they are hard to come by. The book is completely, the spine is completely attached. The cover is completely attached. The spine is completely attached. It's already been pressed. Let me make that clear. It's already been pressed by, I'll go ahead and give him a plug. It was pressed by the comic book guy. Yeah, the comic book guy on Instagram. He pressed it for me when I was first getting people to press, but now I'm pressing books on my own. He was actually the only guy that I had do any kind of pressing for me. And he pressed this for me, and there is a speck. There is a speck of rust on the staple, on the bottom staple. But this book is completely attached, intact. It is a beautiful book. There is a date stamp of June 22nd on the cover, and there's like an M. It's not May because there's a period, but there is a date stamp on the cover. It's Batman number 94. It is in pretty decent shape. As far as condition, this book is pretty nice. There is and guys, I apologize if I'm taking too long, but this is a Golden Age book. There is a slight bit of chipping on the bottom of the cover on the back. A slight bit of chipping, but that there is slight chipping, like I'm talking about a tad bit of chipping on the top cover. It's so minor. It's so minor. Marvel had the most chipping with books in the 50s and 60s and so on. I want to conservatively grade this book at about a I want to conservatively have this book graded at around a guys, I would have to put this book between a 4 and a 5. Between a 4 and a 5, conservatively graded at about a 4. Let's meet somewhere in the middle. Let's call it a 4 to a 4.5. Let's have it between a 4 and a 4.5. Starting bid is going to be starting bid for this book. You see it? It is between a 4. When I was talking to Big E's Comics, I sold him my first appearance of Legion of Supervillains. I had it about a 5. He had it between a 4 and a 4 and a 4.5, which I would agree with. I would probably have, and the reason why he had it at that was because the bottom of the book was a little bit torn in the spine, but the staples were still attached. So without me rambling anymore, I really apologize. I want to say that this book is between a 4 and a 4 and a 4.5 conservatively. I'm going to start this book off at $60. That's the minimum that I can take for this book. That is the absolute minimum that I can take for this book. Starting bid would have to be $60 for Batman number 94, 1955.
Nice camera placement. I'm trying to, but
No, I
don't want us to eat at 9 o'clock because I want to.
No, I know. All right. So, anyways, yeah, I always start my books off at the absolute minimum that I could take for them. But I would have to put this book at about a VG plus conservatively. Like I said, the staples are attached. The cover is attached. There is a hint of rust. It's like it's not even it's very minor, guys. But I try to disclose any and all information with all of my books that I throw up for auction as best I can. I'm just completely honest. It's a VG plus conservatively. Batman number 94, 1955. $60 has to be the minimum starting bid for this book. It's got a date stamp on it. You're not gonna come across books like this very often unless you just go on eBay. You can find anything you want on eBay or even Instagram, but that's the lowest that I can start out with this book. So, Marky, no, it doesn't have any donut crumbs on it. Guys, I'm not. I mean, I'm not using any glows. I mean, it's a VG book. It's not near mint. It's not near mint. You guys are going so fast, man. I can't even keep up with you guys. First bat balloon. Mr. Unknown Comics Guy at 65. I really appreciate that. Mr. Unknown Comics Guy, he's the first bid. $65. He's the high bidder going once. Yeah, Angel B, you're absolutely right, man. If this was near mint, it would not be an affordable auction anymore. Let me go ahead and get the, let me see here. I don't know if you guys can come across too many golden age books, but I don't come across them very often. And I think I paid the comic book guy. What did I pay him to press and clean this? Like close to $20, I think. 14 or 15, maybe 18. It was close to $20 to have this book cleaned and pressed. And I think I have it conservatively graded because it does have, it's got, I'll press it again just for the heck of it, but it's not going to get any nicer than a VG plus defined condition, in my opinion. But it's a golden age book. I mean, this book is 60 years old. With 1955, 62 years old. This book is 62 years old. Nobody's interested. Going once to Mr. Unknown Comic Guy for $65. I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised. Yeah, I hear you, Jason Jenkins. All right, going twice. If I have not said that already, going twice to Mr. Unknown for $65. I really appreciate it. That's actually cheaper than what I ended up paying for this book. That's cheap. I think I paid like a little bit more for this book. I hear you, Jeff Johnson. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, all right. I guess it is affordable auction, okay? What is going to be next? While you guys sit there and ponder. You know what? I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna see where everybody's at on this. I'm gonna see where everybody's at on this. First appearance of Night Watch. We just got announcement that he's going to be popping up somewhere, and his book is already going crazy on eBay. We're gonna start out. We're gonna have Night Watch next. All right. I was just getting ready to call it. J. Rod Ham at 70. J. Rod Ham at 70. I really appreciate that. J. Rod Ham is a high bidder at 70, going once to J. Rod Hammy. I was just getting ready to call it too. Going once to J. Rod Ham. Going twice to J. Rod Ham. Batman number 94 from 1955 and about a VG. You know, whoever gets this book, I think they're going to be happy that they got it because, I mean, to me, guys, I don't come across very many. I'll be honest. I come across some Golden Age books in the wild, but they're just too expensive. I don't think I've come across too many Golden Age books for under like $100. Mr. Unknown for 79, going once. Mr. Unknown for 79, going once. They're really hard to come by. Babe, is this yours right here? Or is that for me? Oh, you got yourself 2 donuts. Oh, okay. But you got me 1, right?
That's what you said.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry, man. Oh, yeah. Here, can you put this over there so I don't have to be tempted to get it? You can just. Okay. All right, going twice to Mr. Unknown. Going twice. I'll wait a few seconds and I'll call this. I mean, if you guys can see, I'm not really in no rush because it's a Golden Age book. It's not a key book, but it's a Golden Age book. Golden Age Batman. I'll wait a few seconds and I'll just go ahead and call this. Mr. Unknown, can you just give me a yes or no if you got your books yet that I sent out earlier this week? All right. I'm going to call this to Mr. Unknown Comics Guy for $79. Yeah, that's a. Oh, you haven't gotten it yet? Okay. Yeah, congratulations, man. I mean, Mr. Unknown, I actually showed this book in a video. I don't know how long ago, maybe a year or 2 ago. And I found this book at an antique store. But the guy, you know, he wanted like 100 for it, and I think I gave him like 80 or 90 for it. So you got this book for either less or about the same price what I paid for it. But congratulations, man. That's a good deal, man. I mean, I think it's a really good deal. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna start this off at $1. This is the first appearance of Night Watch. And we got rumor this week that he was gonna show up in a Spiderman film or a movie or something like that. I can't remember. Starting bid will be $1. First appearance of Night Watch. If anybody's interested. Oh man. There you go. Oh my gosh, there are people that are actually interested. You guys are okay. So Big E's and all the New York Warriors went to a comic convention earlier today. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool that you guys can get together and hang out like that. That's really awesome. You guys aren't just internet friends. Yeah, NES. You're right, man. That is a steal, man. That Mr. Unknown, I really appreciate that, man. That is a steal. It really is. Golden Age book. Oh, and it's your first, and it's a Batman. So, I mean, you can get like Golden Age Archie or whatever, and it's just not the same. I got a Golden Age Batman 27 right now, but it's not mine. I got Carl on base with 2, Angel B at 3. Rag says 0. Richard, I got your PayPal, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Rag, Jason at 4, Carl on base at 5, Jason at 6, Exile at 7. All right, fellas, I gotta go. All right, see you later, Big E's, man. Thanks for stopping by, bro. I appreciate that. J Rod asked me, am I up here next weekend for what signing? Who's signing J Rod? I got Exile at 7 going once. Exile for $7 going once, and it's a newsstand, man. I forgot to mention that it's a newsstand copy. Alex Saviak, he did the cover, and I think he did the interiors. I gotta go get this higher up so that you guys can see the newsstands. Exile at 7 going once. Joe Jusco. What does he do? Richard, you got to take off. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. Sorry if this is going slow. I know I got to speed things up a little bit. What J Rod? Who does Joe? What does he work on? I'm just curious. Going twice. I don't see any other movement. Going twice to Exile States. Okay, I'm just gonna call it sold. I'm just gonna call it sold to Justin, Exile State Comics. Appreciate that, man, for $7. He got the first appearance of Night Watch. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Maximum Carnage lot. This is not complete. As a matter of fact, I'll put in the banner. It's Maximum Carnage 2, 4, 10. Wait, 2, 4, 7, 10, and 11 of the 14-issue Maximum Carnage. So there's 5 issues of the 14. But number 7, I got signed by Mark Bagley in silver. Where's it at? Right here. You see right there, just above the Doppelganger and Venom. Signed by Mark Bagley in silver. I got to see if I can find a picture. I think I got a picture of these on my computer. Starting bid for this lot, guys, $5. $1 a piece. Hello, hello. Okay. I'm working on maximum carnage. Nice. Okay, flawed at 5. Vernon Johnson at 15. Jason Smith, bring money. Comically flawed at 16. And like I said, keep in mind that this ASM 379 is actually signed by Bagley. It's not like a super near mint copy or anything. Actually, I need to put the condition and stuff up here. I mean, the book itself is really in good shape. It's just not white. The cover's not white. Yeah, guys, hold off on your bidding. Let me put the condition up real quick. Let me do the banner. Let me do the banner. Don't bid no more, please. Hello. Okay. Comically flawed at 16 going once. I mean, yeah, I guess I should put the banner up first. I mean, they're all. I can go through each one real quick. They're all in pretty nice shape. It's like maybe one or two that might not be like near mint. I mean, this one's pretty nice. Yeah, this one's definitely near mint. That one's definitely near mint. Going twice. I mean, it's not white, but it's in really nice shape. Dang. That thing's near mint, man. I mean, it's not bad, Adam. I mean, I could try to clean it before I send it out, but there's no ticks or creases or anything. Dang, sorry about that. Golly. Here. All right, I'm gonna call it sold to Adam. Adam, I was looking I was looking at all these. They're all near mint, except for just this one. But I'll see. I think I might have a better copy. I'll get you a better copy before I send it off. So I'll just say sold to Adam for 16. All right, guys. This right here is the only reason why I'm man, my wife's making jerk chicken, man, and the spice is just the only reason why I'm auctioning these off is because they're newsstands. If anybody's interested, I'll start the bidding off at $2, $1 a piece. That's pretty much the only reason why I'm trying to auction these off, just because they're newsstand. I know these are like a dime a dozen. They're like everywhere. So if nobody's interested, no big deal. But I didn't know if anybody out there cared of having any newsstand copies. So if you are, I'll start them off at $1 a piece. If not, then we'll just move on to something else. All right, Carl on base is a high bidder for $3. $3. Going once. Going twice. Going twice. Going twice to Carl on base for $3. All right. I don't think anybody's gonna move on this. So, Carl, I appreciate that, man. I'll just say sold to Carl on base for $3. Appreciate that, Carl. Golly. All right. Up next, let's see if we can sell these right here. This is an X-Force lot from 2008, I believe. All Clayton Crane artwork. Books range. They're all about VF plus to near mint. I got number 17 right here with X23. Number 9. The reason why it skips, guys, is because I was only looking for Clayton Crane artwork. I think he's a fantastic artist. Number 6. Number 5. Number 4. Number 3. Number 2. And number 1. I'll start this lot off for $10. $10. Yeah, man, my wife was she was cooking jerk chicken with some spice, man, and it gets in the air and it gets in your throat and it just makes you cough, and I really hate it. All right, Angel B for $10 going once. J Rod Hammy for 12 going once. J Rod Ham for $12. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that bloody variant for number 17. I looked for that. I couldn't find it. So it's just a regular one. All right, going twice to J Rod Ham for 12. Going twice to J Rod Ham for $12. I'll wait a few seconds, guys, and then I'll call this. All right, sorry about that. Otaku Dan, what's up, man? Trying to auction off comic book stuff. NES for 13. He's a high bidder going once. Going once to NES for 13. Gomez says he missed everything. Otaku Dan, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome to the party. I don't have no X-Men comics, but I got some X-Men toys. Do you guys care about toys or not really? Like, I collect them sometimes just to because of nostalgia, but I don't like open them up or play with them or anything like that. I just keep them in the box and just kind of hang them up. So if you guys care, let me know. He's been hiding in the shadow. Toys for time. All right. I'm going to say sold to NES for $13. NES, I appreciate that, man. All right. This is where I try something a little different, guys. What I got here are some 80s X-Men toys, but I mean 80s, 90s, I mean. And I don't know if anybody cares. If not, then like I said, we'll move on and we'll do something else. But I'm trying to like put these in some kind of pair. Right here, I got the Dark Phoenix toy. It's new. It's unopened. And I have this Wolverine figure. But the thing I found to be interested about this is it has a DVD, like a DVD of it's a CD-ROM comic book is what it is. This is like, I guess, the first digital comic books that were just on a disc. So if nobody wants this, I'll open it up just to kind of like look at it, just to see what it looks like. But before I do that, I thought I'd just try to auction out just to see if anybody out there cares. We know now we get books digitally. You just click of a button and you get them. But this was like pre-digital era that we have now. So if anybody's interested, I'll start the lot of these two for $10. If anybody's interested, I'll start the lot for these two for $10. No, it's not 4K Blu-ray. Manny says pass. If you buy toys. I hear you, man. I hear you. Nobody interested in the toys. Okay. Because I got a bunch more. Nobody interested in Cable. No. I got this Cable right here too. Nobody. No takers. No, I just mostly got like these X-Men 90s toy figures. No, still no. Still no takers. Yeah, I'll do 2 for 10. I'll do 2 for 10. The shipping though it's still gonna be the same. I think I could ship these for We'll just say $5. I won't say 4. I won't say 6. I should be able to ship them for maybe like around 5. But I'll do 2 for 10 if anybody's interested. You got 2 Iron Mans, Iron Man and War Machine. You can just call out what you want if you're interested. If not, I'll move on. Then I got this Wolverine. And then I got this Wolverine. Okay, I'll move on, guys. I'll move on. I appreciate everybody for weighing in their opinion. Hey, you don't know if you don't try. All right, this is gonna be next, and then we'll do the Punisher. Yeah, Manny, I'll do the DuckTales here in a minute. All right, this right here is a it's a pedigree. These used to be in like Toys R Us, but it's not like how my last one was, Spawn 1 through 5. It's like a bunch of number ones. It's got Spawn number 1, but it's also got Wildcats number 1. It's got Wildstar Sky Zero number 1. It's got Darker Image number 1. And then it says it comes with like trading cards. So, but it's still sealed. It's new. It's never been opened. To be honest with you guys, I've seen these worth more if you just keep them closed than if you open them. But it's still sealed. I'll start this off for $10. It's got like a number 24088. I don't know if that means anything, but it's the pedigree collection, and I'll just start this off for like $10. Hello. EXILESTATE for 10. Manny for 12. Is it KB Toys? No, it says Toys R Us. The toys are KB Toys, but this right here says it's got like a Toys R Us sticker on it. And you know what, guys? I was looking at the Spawn number 1. And this Spawn number 1 looks like it's in near mint. Like, it looks really sharp. Like, I don't see no ticks or nothing. Now, I don't know if y'all care about the Wildcats number 1 or any of the other stuff, but I mean, the Wildcats number 1 looks to be in pretty nice shape, too. I mean, it looks near mint. I'm not going to open up to find out, but it looks near mint. It's really, really sharp. Really sharp. All right. Exile at 13. Manny at 14. Manny's a high bidder at 14 going once. Manny's a high bidder at 14 going once. Manny's a high bidder, 14, going twice. Going twice. All right. I'm not seeing anything. I'm going to wait a few seconds, then I'll call this. All right. I'm going to say sold to Manny. $14. Sold to Manny for $14. Congratulations. That's a good deal, man. I think these go for at least. I think those go for at least around 20 on eBay. All right. Start this one off at $1. Y'all know what this is. I've had this up plenty of times. It's like the third. We'll do DuckTales next. Otaku Dan, he's the high bidder for 2. He's the first bid I got for $2. Manny's asking, are the DuckTales in mint? Yeah, they're near mint. They're in unread condition. They're pretty nice. I get you the best copies I got. Jason for $3. He's the high bidder going once. Otaku Dan for 4 going once. Jason Smith for 5 going once. It's like 1 through 10, but it's missing like 2 and 4. I think it's the yeah, it's DuckTales, the very first appearance of DuckTales in comics. The first 10 issues, but it's missing number 2 and number 4. That's the only thing it's missing. Carl on base is 6. Otaku Dan at 7. Going once to Otaku Dan for 7. Going once to Otaku Dan for 7. Carl on base for 8. Carl on base, didn't I sell you one already? He wants another one. Carl on base for 8 going once. Otaku Dan for 9 going once. Going twice to Otaku Dan for $9. Going twice to Otaku Dan for $9. I'll wait a couple seconds and I'll call this. Adam. Oh man, that's funny. All right, I'm gonna say sold to Otaku Dan for $9. Appreciate that, man. All right. The DuckTales I'll fan out as much as possible, but there's like 8 books here. Okay, I got DuckTales. No, and guy, these are all just really newsstand fresh, very high grade, unread copies here. I mean, these things are freaking nice. If I had kids, I'd keep these for myself, but I don't. I got DuckTales number 10. Number 10. I got DuckTales number 9. Number 8. Number 7. Number 6. Number 5. Number 3. And the very first appearance of DuckTales in comics, issue number 1. I'll start these off at $1 a piece. Well, I'll just start them off at 10. Start off at $10. $10 is a starting bid. $10. Hello. Okay. Comically flawed at 10. Jeff Johnson at 12. Flawed at 14. Do we get to swim in the money bin? Comically flawed is the high bidder at 14, going once. Comically flawed is the high bidder for 14, going once. Going twice to comically flawed for 14, going twice. Excuse me. Manny for 15 going once. Flawed for 16 going once. Dang, my feed isn't popping up like it should be. Guys, remember this is the first appearance of DuckTales in comics. It's not a first appearance of Uncle Scrooge, of course, Huey, Dewey, or Louie. One of the things I did notice is that I don't know if every issue is like this, but the first comic book is actually based on the first episode. Now, I don't know if it goes down the line and like episode 2, 3, 4, et cetera, but I do know looking at and actually half of it is like the first episode of the cartoon in comic form, and then like the other half of the comic book is like some old, I think some kind of old Dell comic book story, Disney Uncle Scrooge comic book story. Kind of like a reprint. The last half is like a reprint, but anyways, first appearance of DuckTales in comics. Okay, we all grew up with these characters. We know who they are. I got to be honest with you. I got the DVDs. I ain't ashamed of it. I still watch the DVDs sometimes, and just kind of keep back and enjoy it. I want my kids to grow up watching this stuff. So yeah. Manny at 17 going once. Comically. Oh wow! I didn't realize we had that many Flawed at 18 going once. I didn't realize we had that many DuckTales lovers. Let me also say this, guys. I got more DuckTales comics, but this is going to be the largest run of their first appearance. So what I mean by that is I got other number ones, but it's like 1, 6, like 8, and 9. I'll have like 4 out of the first 10 issues, and then the third lot that I have is it's like a 1 and a 3 and a 5. So this is like the largest lot that I'm going to sell of DuckTales comic books from their first appearance. Future lots are not going to be as big as this one. Like I said, the only 2 that are missing from this first 10 issue run is number 2 and number 4. That's it. And other DuckTales books that I have is from their second volume. So this is the first volume, and I got some from the second volume. So Manny at 20 going once. Gotta watch it. Yeah. Me too, Gomez. Me too. A lot of people said they didn't like the new DuckTales. Oh, Manny, it's for your son. That's awesome, man. Do y'all watch it together? Do y'all watch the old school DuckTales together? Dude, it's still good, man. My wife caught me watching, and she watched part of it, and she was like, wow, this is really good. Like, yo. Disney, when they're on their game, they can put out some good stuff. All right. I'm not seeing any action. I'm going to say going twice to Manny for $20. And Manny, that's a good deal, man. That's like maybe $2 a piece, a little bit more than $2 a piece. I mean, these just your son can handle his comic books the way that he sees fit, but I would just like handle these with care just because they're all unread, near mint. I don't know how your son handles comic books, but they're really nice, man. They really are nice. But I can't keep everything. All right, I'll wait about 20 seconds, and then I'll call it. Because we do got to move on. I'll do like maybe 2 or 3 more lots, and then we'll wrap this up. I'm gonna say sold to Manny. Manny, I appreciate that, man. For $20, DuckTales, great deal, man. That is such a good deal. All right, next we'll do Tailspin. This also is the first appearance of Tailspin in comics. I got all 4 issues. As you can see, I don't know who this character is, but issue number 4, issue number 3, issue number 2, and of course issue number 1. I'll start this off at $5 for the lot. $5 for the lot. That's just over $1 a piece. Yeah, congratulations, Manny. Flawed at 5. Jeff Johnson, I got flawed first at 5. Manny at 7. Flawed at 8. Otaku Dan at 9. Jeff Johnson's rooting on Manny. Flawed at $10. Otaku Dan at 11. Flawed at 12. That's it. I'm never watching New York Warriors. Oh, heck no, man. That's hilarious. That's funny. Comically Flawed is a high bidder for $12 going once. Adam's going to boycott New York Warriors. Going once to Comically Flawed. What's next? Going twice to Comically Flawed for $12. Going twice. Oh, man. Pressing is not required for these books. And, dude, they're all freaking white as heck. Here's the thing about this book. Oh, they're all newsstand as well. Here's the thing about these books, guys. I have other Tailspin books. Now, please listen clearly. This is the first appearance of Tailspin in comics. I have more Tailspin comics, but this is the only lot that has number 1. I got like 2 other lots, but it's like 2, 3, and 4, and then like I think it might be like 2 and 4. So this is going to be the only lot in which number 1 is going to be included. Other lots, they're incomplete. So I got more Tailspin, but just no full run. So just keep that in mind. And also, I got some Chippendales, and I got some Darkwing Duck. And then I also got more Tailspin, but it's a second volume. This is the first volume. So just keep that in mind. But I'm going to wait a few seconds, then I'll call this to Adam if nobody else is going to bid on this. All right, I'm going to say sold to Comically Flawed for $12. Appreciate that. For $12. All right. It's a good deal. Really good deal. All right, so this right here is what we're going to do next. These are all second print variants, which, keep in mind, are the most expensive out of these issues. I got New Ways to Die, book 6, Amazing Spider-Man 573, number 573 second. No, this isn't second print, but it's a variant edition. I got Amazing Spider-Man 572. This is a second print. This is the more expensive copy of the two. I got 571 second printing. I guess this is the first appearance of Anti-Venom. The run. It's not his first appearance because his first appearance is like 570, 569, something like that. And then 568, the second print variant. Guys, these go on eBay for like $8 to $10 a piece, at least. I think I've seen a couple for like 12 or 15 bucks a piece. I'm gonna start this lot at half that. I'm asking $20 starting bid for the four. And that's a good deal because I think a lot of these go for, like I said, at least $8 to $15 a piece. If nobody's interested, we'll move on. I'm cool with that. All right, I guess nobody's interested. That's fine. Yeah, nobody. I think it's a good deal too, Adam. I mean, they're all near mint as well. Sorry, I didn't put up the banner, but I mean, I'll just throw these on eBay. I know they'll sell on eBay, but I was basically just giving people an opportunity to get them for a little bit cheaper. But I'll just throw them on eBay. It's fine. No hurt feelings here. I'm gonna try something new. Don't know if anybody cares, but this will be next. And then I'm going to try this. Now, this is not their first appearance in comics, but y'all know who these people are. Issue number 2. Not sure if this is the first volume or what. Issue number 1, but I don't think this is their first issue. This is more like cartoon comic book form of these characters. And then issue number 1, again, I don't know what volume this is, but this one is still sealed and it has the 3D glasses still in it. So I don't know if this would be worth picking up for fun or what, but it's still sealed in issue number 1. Guys, starting bid for this, $3, $1 piece, $3. If anybody's interested. Jeff Johnson, I appreciate that. Jeff Johnson in the house for $3. Oh my gosh. $3. Married with Children. Like I said, it's not their first appearance, but look, I used to love Married with Children. I mean, Al Bundy cracks me up. To this day, I will still watch them if I see them. But yeah. Jeff Johnson for $3, going once. Going once. Appreciate that, Jeff. I wonder if I got time for one more. NES, that's what I said, man. Like, look at that, man. Look at that. That is just, and I got more of these. I I don't know if any of these people still do any signings, but this would definitely be a good book to have them sign, or their first one. This is new because I've seen this type before where they put the image on there, but this one is new where you actually have drawings of Al Bundy. So, but I don't think anybody's interested, so I'm going to call this to Jeff Johnson. I appreciate that for $3. Thank you so much, Jeff Johnson. And guys, I'll try to throw in a couple extras like I usually do. I'll try to throw in a couple extras. All right. I might have time for one more. Guys, I got Ninjak #1. Nothing special, but it's near mint. And then I got another copy of Bloodshot #1, signed by the writer Kevin Van Hook. Signed by the writer Kevin Van Hook. Also, guys, if for those people that bought those signed books, if you want pictures of, I think I got pictures of Bagley actually signing the book, let me know, and I'll like email or message you those because I still believe I have those. Guys, starting bid for this $2, $1 a piece, $2. $2. Well, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to wrap this up. This will be the last one. NES for $2. Appreciate that. No, Silos, I don't have any Star Wars, man. I'm not a big Star Wars guy. All right, going twice. Jason Jenkins for $4, going once. Appreciate that, Jason. Jason Jenkins for $4, going once. What do you mean not this again? I don't usually do a lot of Valiant love, but I know there's some people out there that watch and like Valiant. But it is signed by the writer Kevin Van Hook. My LCS has about 10 of these. This is the last one I got. After this one goes, I'm not going to have any more. So if anybody's interested, very, very good deal. NES for $5. Appreciate that. NES for $5, going once. Jason Smith, I got you, man. I'll send it to you. I will send it. What did you win, Jason? Oh, yeah. I don't have a picture of John Romita Jr. signing that, but I do believe I have a picture of because I got Bagley to sign it earlier that year, and then a few months later, John Romita Jr. signed it, and I didn't get a picture of him signing it. But I'll send you that picture of Bagley signing that for sure. Definitely. Okay, sorry, I'm missing. Jason Jenkins at 7, going once. Jason Jenkins at 7, going once. NES at 8, going once. NES at 8, going once. And guys, one of the things I am realizing is that I sell really cheap lots, really cheap books, and I know that sometimes the shipping can equal to like twice of what you paid for the book. So what I'll do is those people that bought books for me, maybe one or two books. I use my discretion, but I'll throw in like some extras for you guys. Okay, I'll just throw in some extras for you. I have a lot of extras. It's usually the extras I usually throw in relate to the type of book that you bought. So if you bought like Spider-Man, I'll throw in like some extra Spider-Mans. If you like the Valiant stuff, I'll just throw in like some extra Valiant stuff. So that's typically how that works. Jason Jenkins at 10 going once. Jason Jenkins at 10 going once. Jason, didn't you buy some Valiant stuff before, man? I think I got your stuff sent out already. You know what? I got a spreadsheet of who bought what the last auction. Who? Let me see who got these. Because now I'm curious. Y'all got me thinking. So Jason Jenkins got the Turok. Jason Jenkins got the Turok last time. NES got the Bloodshot 1 and 6. Yeah. So that's who got what. Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay, yeah, Jason, I was okay, yeah, I was talking to you about that today. So can I do more, Otaku? I actually got to get to the grocery store before they close, bro. So that's kind of the reason why. That's kind of the reason why I'm trying to wrap this up. I got about 50 minutes, so that's why. Going twice to Jason Jenkins. Going twice. Yeah, Jason, you got last time. You got the Sleepwalker, the Long Shot, Turok. And then NES got the the Bloodshot, and then the Superior Spider-Man sign. All right, I'm gonna say sold because nobody seems to be interested. Sold to Jason Jenkins for 10. All right, guys. This is going to be the last lot of the night. I have to get going. I want to thank you guys so much for participating in this. This is always a lot of fun. This right here is now. Let me explain some things to you guys about these books. Number one, they're newsstand copies. Number two, this right here is. I know the banner's in the way, but it's a newsstand. This right here is a early Cletus Cassidy Carnage cameo. It's not really Carnage, but you see Cletus playing with the alien symbiote. He's kind of playing with it while he's in a cell. This one is also a newsstand, but this is the very first issue that starts Mark Bagley's run on Amazing Spider-Man. This, if you look at 350, has like this Christmas cover with Doctor Doom, and that was Eric Larson's last issue of Amazing Spider-Man. He then went on, I think, to just regular Spider-Man after Todd McFarlane left. but this is the very first ongoing artwork of Mark Bagley. And Mark Bagley, I think he goes well past like issue 400 or well past 420. I mean, he did Spider-Man for so long, but this is the start of Mark Bagley's run on Amazing Spider-Man. Guys, I'll start these off at like $5 for the pair. They're all near mint. Let me put that up in the banner. They're all near mint. Taco Dan for 5. Appreciate that. Silos for 6. Thank you, sir. Jason Smith in the house for 7. Thank you. Appreciate that. Like I said, guys, this is going to be the last. That's all I got time for right now. That's all I got time for. Taco Dan for 8. Jason Smith for 9. No, I'm not selling the Venom, man. It's actually this is actually what it is. It's a 9.8. I'm actually going to raffle this off, but I'm going to do it on a Facebook page. I have a hard time raffling off books anymore on my Instagram, so I'm going to raffle this off on a different social media site. So I just kind of use it to help you guys see what's coming up next. Cool cover though, ain't it? Even the back cover is sick. A Taco Dan at 10 going once. I fold like mold. Jason's out. God, man. I think these were like $1. This one was $1 when it first came out. I think it was like the first time I actually bought a comic book when it was $1. Can y'all believe that? Can anybody remember when comic books were $1? Jeez. All right, going twice. So Taco Dan for 10, going twice. Going twice. I'm not doing anything on Facebook, Gomez. It's just actually I'll tell you the site, the Treasure Chest. The Treasure Chest is a site that I've been doing more raffles than on my own Instagram. It's a great site, and there's actually 3 others, but I haven't really taken time to learn their policies and procedures because a lot of these sites that you raffle on are very strict. Otherwise, they will kick you off in a second, and I don't want to mess up those opportunities. Yeah, they were good times, Stoops. All right, I'm gonna say sold to Taco Dan for $10. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That is it, man. Hey, how about this, guys? Why don't you, if you don't mind, comment on the video. Let me know what you think you might want to see in the future so I can get a good idea on what books to raffle off, because I have access to a lot, but I'm still kind of feeling everybody out to see what people would want and to see what people wouldn't want. So hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think you might like, okay? Please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. I always appreciate this stuff. Thank you so much, everybody, for making the affordable auction number 6 a success. I thank you guys so much. God bless people in Florida. Pray for people in Florida. And I will see you guys next time. Keep God first in your life and enjoy your comic books. Peace out, everyone.